Are you struggling with sadness or even some depression over where your life sits right now? Are you down because finances aren't where you thought they might be, or a career hasn't worked out the way you hoped it would, or a relationship has gone south? In situations like this, it's natural for the human condition for us to want to isolate and withdraw and keep it inward. But for your health, for your quality of life, and for your probability of turning things around, it's very important for you to do the opposite of what you want to do. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. We live in a society that is individualistic, and that is one where we don't want to admit weakness or admit perceived weakness. We think that we should be able to handle everything ourselves, and if we can't, then that's a sign of weakness. And that's not necessarily true. Our species, the human species, is a species that is tribal, that is a species that does best in community. So when we're struggling with anything, whether it's finances or career or relationship or health or whatever we're talking about, if we go inside and isolate ourselves with our own thoughts and our own struggles, then we're not living the way that we innately are supposed to live, which is in community and in tribe. So I would encourage you to push against that desire to withdraw and seek out someone close to you or people close to you. Seek out your tribe and just immerse yourself in them, and pick one or two that you can trust and that are really close, and share your struggles. Because the fact of just voicing it and having compassion and empathy from one or two people who get you and support you and can help you walk through it is A, going to make you feel so much better. B, get you out of isolation and depression, so raise your spirits. C, it's going to help you turn things around faster because they can act as accountability partners and cheerleaders at the same time. So if you're struggling with anything and your tendency is to go inward and promote the depression due to isolation, you want to go opposite that desire. I've made multiple videos, and there's lots of research lately that discusses how isolation and the feeling of being isolated and alone is a higher risk of death than obesity and smoking and things of that nature. So the feeling of being alone and isolating yourself is more dangerous for your health and your lifespan than being obese and smoking. So get out there, seek out a few people you know and trust and love, and who will empathize with you and support you and hold you accountable. And let's get this ship corrected and get you back to living a life at optimal.